Okay, well, Attitution is a youth-owned tutoring company, but is packaged as an all-in-one education powerhouse. We started this in 2008, and we have been busy with it ever since. And it is structured to offer extra lessons to private individuals at their homes. And then we also do a range of workshops, communication coaching, life coaching, all to do with the education sector. So at the end of the day, it's all about education, educating people. I feel that it's something that's been inherent for a long, long time. I think that many years ago, I used to sit down as a child and look at different business ideas and just try and figure out ways to improve them and figure out ways to sort of capitalize on an idea, make it work. And I think that has something to do with, that whole nature versus nurture entrepreneur debate that everyone always has. On top of that, I think I've been surrounded by entrepreneurs my whole life. My brother, my mom, my dad all started their own businesses from the time I was born. And I think I was privy to their struggles and their trials throughout their lives. And that has sort of helped me grow as an entrepreneur and helped me learn different entrepreneurial skills that we don't sort of receive trust very easily. I think it's an issue that a lot of businesses face. Clients are apprehensive to come to you and apprehensive to give you business, give you their money without knowing that you will handle it with care, that you will provide a great service, and without knowing that everything is taken care of professionally, especially because you're so young and because you started up so early in life. That was a very big issue for us when we started this business. And I think the biggest way or the biggest means by which we overcame that was the fact that we sat down and said, what will make people trust us? And we identified that as being the great service that we offered and a sense of ease in the which or in the manner in which they would act with and in the manner in which the service was offered to them. When we offered the great service, we also felt that it was not enough for the existing client to just like us and to trust us. We felt that in order to get more clients to come in, we needed the existing client to extend their trust, to talk about us. And this is where word of mouth advertising comes into play. We encourage them to talk about us, A, by offering a great service, and B, by incentivizing the fact that they talk about us. So we had a great referral system. We offered free lessons and free sessions to clients who would refer us to their friends. When that referral came from a friend, or when it comes from a place of trust, if you're the new client, for instance, that is an easy way to leverage business because there's no questions about it. If your friend does it or your friend sort of enlists this help and the help is amazing, there's no need to question the company. You just take it for granted and say, you know what, I'll go with it because my best friend has it. And that's a system we've used. And, our biggest issue starting out has now become our biggest seller, or our biggest source of new business. Absolutely, absolutely. I think, a lot of youth out there, a lot of people in general have this notion of the guarantee in life. They believe that degree equals job or degree equals happiness, or even the fact that, just getting a job, this the sense of instant gratification that comes from things is the only means of achieving anything. And I think that, the market for entrepreneurship is huge. And I think that the success that entrepreneurs have, while varied and whilst I think sort of checkered with failure, is important because it's not just a normal success, if you get what I'm trying to say. I think it's a success. Each success with entrepreneurship is always celebrated. And because they're so few and far between, when you have those successes, they engender a thought process that eventually builds and sustains growth in the individual, but also in the organization. So I feel that in our current economy and in future economies, I think it's completely and highly essential that it's encouraged amongst young people and amongst people in general. I think that, the biggest way, in my opinion, I feel that it could be improved is for more people to talk about it. And for companies, I mean, for instance, like Sanlam and Business Partners, the great work they're doing in giving entrepreneurs recognition, that in its own right inspires other people to follow the same path. And I think that's a great path to follow. So for me, it's about talking about it. It's about voicing this issue that is a lack of entrepreneurship in South Africa. I think the more we talk about it, the more we inspire others, the more these stories generate and travel. And the more that happens, the bigger reach they have. And I think eventually we'll get to a stage where everyone is talking entrepreneurship, everyone is inspired about it, and everyone is thinking about it, which is crucial.